Now, I have a question, Amanda. So yesterday, and this is kind of like a reverse engineering situation. So I had somebody yesterday who was interested in buying a building, and they wanted to put a coffee shop in the building, and so they like this building, and it's in a really good area, and they were going to just kind of bootstrap and do their own kind of idea, and I said, listen, you should at least look at like a coffee shop type of franchise. Like, it's because, can you explain, like, what that system, because this is kind of like we're doing it backwards because they almost have the building they want, right? They're buying a building. How would you look at doing that? Like, because it's pretty much, it's going to be some kind of like, breakfast type of Cinnaholic or, a coffee shop. How would you best, like, and they're buying the building, they know they want it, they're going to retrofit the building. How would you go about, like, the thought process that we could explain to them that would work? I mean, it's going to be a similar process. You're still going to do the matching, but how else could we kind of, evaluate it so we kind of know what kind of concepts to bring in? Just kind of curious.
Yeah, so it is kind of going backwards. So one of the first questions is to try to find out how big is the space. So you want to find just the specs, right? So the square footage, who's going to be running it, where is it located, what was it before? So what was in this building? So can you give me an examples of some of the businesses that are around it? What was the business before in this particular, the space that they're in? So once you gather that information and you feel like, okay, does it have traffic visibility? Does it have enough parking, right? So you're trying to get all of that data, which when you're trying to do something independently like that and you don't do proper market research or you don't have the right system to be able to grow it. I mean, I think there are a lot of successful business owners that have opened coffee shops and that have opened food businesses or whatever it is. The success of a business owner, it doesn't mean that it didn't cost them more money initially. So that's what I always tell people. It's like, I know you can do it, but how long is it going to take you to get the results that you're looking for? And what I would like for you to do is to just look at what the franchise can do for you initially, because the process and the system has already been proven over and over again. And you can get that information from going through the process and little things like the type of machine that I should get for my coffee shop, the type, how many tables, where would the location be the most profitable? So the market study, the types of equipment, the systems, the POS system, how is your booking? How are you actually marketing to people? Do you do any type of cross marketing? If the person has to set up all of that initially, let's compare and go ahead. At the end of the day, I always tell people, like, in the non-franchise model may be a better fit for you, but at least you looked at it and you were able to analyze them side by side. So for people like that, I always say, Beau, is that what matters is you understanding that you can do it regardless. No matter what, you can always do it. But the question is, how long is it going to take you to get to profitability?
Yeah, no, that was great. And that's exactly almost what I said. And I think it really depends on, like, the square footage, what's the foot count, the population. Because if you're working with 1,000 square feet or 1,500 square feet, right, it's going to depend what concept would be best suited, and then how much you want to spend to do all the TI and the build out. And POS system, guys, point of sale, if you don't know what that is.
Are you trying to escape the W-2 rat race? Or have you always wanted to own your own business? Have you ever thought about owning a franchise? If so, franuniversity.com can help. Our training program teaches you everything you need to know about franchise ownership, from choosing the right franchise to launching and running your business. We have the resources and specialists to help you from A to Z. You'll gain the skills and knowledge you need to succeed as a franchise owner. The best part? It's free to join. Go to franuniversity.com.
Hey guys, Beau here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.